Hi there and welcome back to the Headbangers Ball. I hope you're enjoying our coverage of the Sepultura tour in Berlin, and we will be returning to Max & Co. very shortly, but as you can see, a slight change of location. We have come to the city of Las Vegas to hook up with Cannibal Corpse. Yes, the band are back with their fourth album, The Bleeding. It was produced by Scott Burns at Morrisound Studios in Florida, and it sees the band introducing new standards of brutality and extremity. Now, Las Vegas is the city that never sleeps. Entertainment, fun and gambling 24 hours a day. But can it handle Cannibal Corpse? Let's find out right now.
They think they know who I am. All they know is I love to kill. Face down, down on the ground. For me, for the renown. For the Lord in the darkness. Look further than Vegas. To the world in the front. Help me by insect. She was so beautiful.
We are in the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas, the city that never sleeps, 24 hours a day, gambling, entertainment, fun. Are they ready for Cannibal Corpse? Yes, we're out in Las Vegas to hook up with the band on their American tour. I've got Chris and Jack here with me, as you can see. So, here we are in Las Vegas. I can hardly believe it, actually. What's your view of the city? What have you been here before?
It's quite spectacular. No, we've never been here. It's pretty cool, though.
So what are you expecting at the gig tonight? What sort of people have been coming to the shows?
Oh, the craziest people you could ever imagine. You know, we're hitting cities we haven't hit before, so, you know, every city's different, but there should be some freaks there.
Has the tour been going well, then?
Yeah, it's been going really good. You know, we've been having a really good turnout at all the shows, like Jack said, and a lot of people are responding well to the new record, The Bleeding, so.
Well, that's what we're here to talk about, Cannibal Corpse's fourth album, The Bleeding. And I was actually just going to ask you about your shows in Europe with Morbid Angel over Easter, because I believe you had a problem with censorship there. Could you explain exactly what happened?
Yeah, some lady over there, I guess equivalent to Tipper Gore over here, has kind of been trying to censor us in Germany for the past 3 or 4 years, and she finally accomplished that by having our show, or just us, canceled from one date in Stuttgart, and another, where was the other one?
I don't know. They just canceled a bunch of songs that we couldn't play, you know, for another show. But
Has that happened to you before in Europe?
No, actually it's the first time, so it's kind of a weird thing. We've, you know, always had a good time in Germany and playing for the German kids over there, but it seems like the government is, you know, taking a look at music in a negative way, you know, so.
Not a very healthy way to be.
No, it isn't, you know, it's definitely not a good thing.
So when you came to write the new songs for The Bleeding, did you at all take into account the issue of censorship in any way?
No, not at all. I just wrote basically what I felt in my gut, you know, and just wrote that on paper. We always just basically go about writing as like something that we want to hear ourselves, and putting it down like that, we don't really worry too much about what other people think.
From the ground, not cushion, from the Lord in the sun. Is a sense of prison, in front of monsters. Las Vegas division. Taking, choking, broken.
it wasn't really a point of, like, you know, going over the top of trying to top the last album. It was more or less of like songwriting that we wanted to concentrate on this album, writing good songs that stick in your head, you know, and the themes, you know, basically about horror and, you know.
But I mean, do you think, how do you think you can progress? You can't just get more and more brutal every time. Do you think you're going to have to be like Slayer in some way, and that you're eventually going to come to the point where you're going to have to do something different because you can't take that direction any further?
No, I think like there's many faces of horror, and you can explore the different, you know, the different types of horror out there, and I think there's many things that are frightening, so I don't have a problem writing about frightening things. You know, things that frighten me are usually, you know, good enough to go by.
You say horror, but a lot of the themes on the album are what I would call more real, everyday type things. So did you want to have an overall theme of that?
No, I just basically went for a feeling, you know, try to get across a feeling of fright, you know, something that frightened me, or, you know, certain things that maybe excited me. I put down on paper in the lyrics and just maybe came across that way. I don't know.
Did you want to try and confront people's inner fears, and broach subjects that people wouldn't really want to deal with?
No, I just basically wanted to write good fiction, you know, good horror fiction, like any, you know, horror writer would want to accomplish something like that. And I don't know, I just think we came up with some interesting material to write about.
Jack, since the